For me, it was having a personal connection with my teacher, and it's easy for me to think back to my fifth grade teacher, Mr. Beckham. He loved the outdoors, and we had aquariums in our classroom that we'd help take care of. And I was so proud to be able to take home the rusty old saltwater aquarium and take care of it for the summer. So the personal interest that he shared really motivated me to do well in school.
I remember my favorite teacher in elementary school was Mrs. Weiner. I had always been really good at math, but reading and writing were definitely not my thing. But she made it fun for me. During Halloween, she put a big cauldron in the middle of the classroom and she pulled magic words out of the cauldron and she'd talk about what the words meant. Who knew that a few props and a whole lot of creativity could get this math whiz excited to talk about English? Fast forward a few years, and I actually ended up winning an award for my essay on literature in the academic pentathlon. When I think about why that happened, it was really Mrs. Weiner that got me excited, not just to learn new words, but to master them.
When I think back on all the teachers that I've had over the years, I've been really fortunate because I've had a lot of fantastic teachers and other adults who were involved in my life who really helped me see the value of education and its power to transform what I did with my future. But one teacher in particular stands out, Mr. Nuccio, my 10th grade history teacher, who was really maybe the first teacher I ever had who treated me and my classmates like adults, really challenged us to think about the world and our place in it, challenges assumptions, and think about how we could make the world a better place. And those are lessons that I've always kept with me through my adult life.
A day in high school in which the students got to run the school for a day. Essentially, all the students became teachers and principals, and I had the good fortune of being selected by my principal to become principal for a day. And that experience was both terrifying and also incredibly fulfilling and fun at the same time. We planned for weeks and months what we would do that day. The day off went extremely well and was, again, super fulfilling. And what left with me was, number one, an incredible impact and in the vote of confidence that my principal placed in me in playing that role, which left an imprint in me for all my life. And also the experience of responsibility that I had that day in making the day successful.
A formative moment in my educational pathway came in the 9th grade, which was junior high at that time. I had been encouraged to take a speech and debate elective up at the high school, which was very intimidating. Speech itself was very intimidating because I was a shy person, but I really loved the speech and debate coach, a woman named Mrs. Marshall. She was very intelligent, dynamic, engaging, and encouraging. Under her tutelage, I entered the debate contest, the statewide debate contest, and my partner and I won that debate contest, notwithstanding that I was very ill from nerves prior to the contest. It has impacted my life. I've now been a lawyer for more than 30 years.
For me, it was a series of small affirmations that culminated in receiving my first acceptance letter to university. Before then, opportunity outside of my community was just this distant notion, one that I aspired to, but receiving that letter and knowing that I would become the first in my family to attend university was a really exciting moment for me, and it really fueled my pursuit of education and career, and ultimately has been a transformative journey for me and my family. So that was definitely a moment of importance for me in my education.